I don't know what happened to my I don't know what happened to my camera, but boy, is it looking crisp. I don't know what happened to my camera, but what's up, Shay? I don't know what happened, but honey, it's looking clean. I might go swimming later on tonight. I'm not here for it. I have no news. Okay, so don't ask me for none. I'm just on here because I'm trying to make it a regular habit to be on YouTube, like I'm always on TikTok. What's up, VT Nails? What's up, Shay? Another Shay. Miss Chin, how you doing? What's up, Carbon Six? Hey, Linus. I don't know how you got blocked on my backup page. Could have been an accident, but I apologize. I'm trying to make it a habit of coming here more often than I do TikTok. No shade to TikTok. It's just, you know, it's TikTok. What's up, Alicia? Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it a habit. Hello, Rochelle. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it a habit of being over here more often. So I'm over here, but only at 6:30. Normally I would just be live on TikTok right now. But honey, it's a hot mess. What's up, Ashley? It's a hot mess over there. So I'm trying to steer clear. TikTok like my For You page is gross. And I don't have the time to fix it so where it's like it used to be. It used to be so fun. I used to get recipes. I used to get so much stuff. And now all I get is bickering, fighting, and racism. That's it. That's all I get. Is it Anissa? Anissa? Hello, Anissa. That's all I get, honey, is just infighting. Smash that like button. I'm just sick of it. I'm over there. Like a bunch of drama over there all the time. These people it's just dick swinging contests. I'm over it, I'm so over it. It's not fun anymore. Every time you go over there, you get banned. I'm working this weekend. I'm working on the Wendy Williams 30-minute episode that I'm just bringing here. It's not going. It's not touching. It's not going nowhere near TikTok. I think I may go swimming later on too. If it rains, stay away. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna rain today. Echo. Is it gonna rain today?
No rain is expected today. By the way, there's an excessive heat warning for that area until Sunday, June 12th, 7 p.m. Did you know? Alexa can now recommend a book based on your favorite author or genre. Just say
Okay, Echo, shut up. Give me all that bad news. I asked one question. She just be rambling. When will you drop the Wendy video? I want to drop it this Sunday. So tomorrow. I want to drop it tomorrow. And then I'll make an announcement on TikTok that it's on YouTube. I am not bringing it to YouTube. I don't got time. As first of all, it's going to be in 1,000 parts. And then second, I don't got time for whoever's been flagging my videos to flag it. It's just annoying because then you got people DMing you. Where's part 2? Where's part 8? I don't got time for that. I'd rather just drop it as a 130-minute series right here on YouTube. Call the shit a day. You said my echo give me the weather. Just did she? They be hearing each other. It says storming here, so no swimming for me. Oh, that's a bummer. I think it rained last night, but it's so hard to tell in a desert when it rains because by the time you wake up to see if it rained, it's already dry. So it's hard to tell. But yeah, I'm gonna go swimming later. Where's my bathing suit? I don't know where it's at. I don't have bathing suits. I have one bathing suit, and the rest of them are just an set that I got from Shein that look like bathing suits. So for the last like 2 years, I just bathing suits because so yeah, so no, yeah, TikTok is ghetto. It used to be fun, now it's ghetto. It's ghetto as hell, honey. I'm not trying to be over there with all of that hot ghetto mess. No. Um, It's just a mess. I'm just trying to, I might just be over, I might just live stream here and the Voices app for those 6:30 shows we do about the celebrity gossip. You said, yes, they're so nosy, be listening to our conversations even though they're not supposed to. Who be listening to our conversations? Oh, the echoes. Yeah, yeah. So TikTok is just ghetto right now. It's super ghetto. And it boils my blood because it used to be so much fun. It used to be so much fun. Like when I was making series, when I did the Karen Civil one, which I posted here, when I did the one on Beyonce, when I did the one on a bunch of stuff. Like I'm looking at them right now. Um the Darius Cooks, that's when it started getting ghetto. When I posted that series on Darius Cooks and I had to re-upload each part like 6 times each because it kept getting flagged. That's when I was like, oh, it's ghetto over here. They don't let you say nothing about nobody because everybody be over here crying. So I knew TikTok was ghetto. That's why I stopped making playlists. I have a bunch of other series after Darius Cooks, but I quit making playlists because like, what's the point? Or what's the point of talking about this? Their sycophant fans come over and just flag your stuff. And then when you're done with that, right? Like when you're done being mass reported by these people's fans, then you have to deal with your own internal beef on TikTok. So it's just like, you know what I mean? You're just like, dang, it's no fun no more. I miss all the cooking recipes. I have to go search for cooking recipes, or like summer hauls or barbecue recipes. Just watching like, you know, cat videos and stuff. Not that I don't want to say I don't like cats. I'm just not a fan. But like you can't even watch none of that stuff, You got to go and search it out on TikTok. When I got on TikTok initially, that's all I would get. Thoughts on Erica Kane drama? I just found out about it last night. So apparently when she was 17, she was dating a 13-year-old, but he lied to her and told her he was 16, according to her, allegedly. And at the time, they're both minors. So I can't really call it drama when two minors are doing dumb stuff, right? Like doing things they ain't got no business doing. Is it really drama? I'm not saying I support it, but like obviously she's older than him, but you can only go based off what she knows. If she says he lied to her about his age, all you can go on is based off of that, unless he comes forward, this mystery kid, and says, no, I told her I was 13. Now, until you get the other side, there's no there. Does that make sense? There's no there. So you can only go based off of what Erica is saying. And at the time, we're talking about two minors. We're not talking about a 21-year-old and a 13-year-old. We're talking about a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. Two little ass kids lying to each other. Do you think she's lying? People calling her a pedo. Yeah, I don't think she's lying because, again, unless the gentleman, the 13-year-old right now, I'm assuming is a full-grown adult male, until he comes forward and says, no, I told her I was 13, then there is no story. As someone who researches stories all day and night, because I don't have a life and I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend, there's no story there. You're getting a one-sided argument and an army of people attempting to take her down. Erica Kane tends to be on the safe side of the caution, right? Like she's literally in a bubble on her own on TikTok where she's kind of like built this safe space where her platform is really hers. And to me, from the outside looking in, it seems like there's people who are trying to infiltrate it by trying to take her down. That's not much. There's not much there. Does that make sense? Or no? Just route everyone from TikTok to YouTube and let TikTok be the middleman. That's what I'm going to do. I just had this conversation with someone crazy. Yeah, Keisha, it's like, unless that gentleman comes forward and refudiates her statement is sound. And even if you don't believe her, right? And he did tell her he was 13. She was also a minor, So you got two kids doing kid stuff. And on Twitter, a few Black TikTokers were called out for not calling out Erica Kane. I'm a Black TikToker with a sizable platform. I'm not about to call her out because there's nothing to call out. It's being objective, right? Taking the information you have and drawing your conclusion. You can't draw a conclusion from things you don't have. Kay, you can't draw a conclusion from things you don't have. I don't have his statement. So what conclusion is there to draw? Hers, right? She stated what she stated. Here's my conclusion. You can't make up stuff out of nowhere. It doesn't exist like that, you know? Yeah. To me, it seems like a takeover is what it sounds like. It sounds like they're trying to dethrone her as she's like the next she's literally the next Kayla Nicole. You know Nicole TV? She's on the path to being the next Nicole TV. And people don't like that. And they're trying to dethrone her because people have tried to dethrone Kayla Nicole for a number of years now. And she seems to be on the next path to be the next Kayla Nicole. How Kayla Nicole is more comedy and music. Erica Kane is comedy and hair. And so it seems like a takeover. Um, if you ask me my personal opinion, Erica Kane seems to be on this trajectory up, and people are trying to dethrone her because they don't like that she's not in drama. And her drama is literally sphered around her and her baby daddy, which they joke about, and people don't like that. They're like, no, you need to have drama. So we're going to drum it up somewhere else, Is this a reading? A reading of what? So yeah. You said Kayla Nicole was canceled. People tried to. They tried to cancel her a long time ago. Like, she's too young. How is she pregnant? How could she live by herself? Like, people tried to. Well, when you come up pretty fast, so does the money. And Kayla Nicole had to make a lot of quick decisions at a young age when she that money started coming in. So she had to buy a house. She had to buy a car. She had to make a lot of adult decisions very relatively quickly. So people were just trying to shame her for just having money. It was the weirdest thing. Tarot. What? No. So if you come here for tarot, beat it. We don't do that over here. So yeah, so no, the Erica Kane situation, no, there's nothing there. There's no there, and people should just let it go. No, and I know you're not trying to be rude, but you haven't seen a tarot card. So it's just a weird question to ask. Do you do tarot? It's just an unusual question. It's like asking me if this is an OnlyFans live event when you haven't seen any skin. Because it was somebody suggested. Do you watch a lot of tarot? Shimmy the Sims. Do you watch a lot of tarot? Maybe. Hold on before you leave. Maybe they brought me to you because you need to stop watching so much tarot. I'm very anti tarot card reading, so maybe they brought me to you because maybe they're trying to, you know, shake it off of you a little bit. Hey, you might be going down that rabbit hole a little bit too deep. Here's someone who is analytical and objective who's going to help you. So, if I was suggested, I smash the like button so I can be suggested to more people who have fallen down the tarot card rabbit hole. The answers are within, sis. You said I'm karmic as AF. It won't show it won't show your comment, but I can read it. But YouTube hid it. But it says this B is karmic AF. What does that mean, karmic? I gotta Google it now. Karmic means actions, words, or deed. For the believers in spirituality, the term also refers to spiritual principles of cause and effect, often descriptively called the principles of karma. A karmic person is one that's filled with all consuming passion, but is extremely difficult to maintain. Excuse me. I'm not karmic. Maybe I was brought to bring you light. No, my house is pretty well lit, so maybe not. I can read your comments. YouTube is holding them. They won't let me unhold them, but all the swearing, YouTube is not having it. It said 27 watchers. You ain't shit. There's 30 people in here. And I'm early. What you don't know is that I have a late night show that drums up a way larger audience, but it's about celebrity gossip. This live took a bizarre turn. It really did. I can't block you, Shimmy the Sims, because my moderator is on a cruise. Maybe I'm here to bring you light. What kind of light? Bud Light? Natural light? I don't know. Probably none. Okay. Well, that person probably couldn't take the heat, so they stepped out of the kitchen. But yeah, so no, there is no Erica Kane drama. I don't condone anybody slandering Erica Kane. I like her, so not Bud Light, honey. I don't know what they came in here talking about. I don't know what they came in here talking about. But you tarot girlies, get the hell out of here, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that person's belief, but yeah, exit stage left. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm not anti tarot. It's just I don't believe that the way that it's being done is what's confusing people. People doing tarot card readings on a live video or over the phone is not how you're supposed to get a tarot card reading. You're supposed to build a relationship with or I think it's called tarot. You're supposed to build a relationship with your tarot reader so that when you get readings, they become, it's like you're charging your energy between one another. And so when you have a relationship with your tarot reader, then you will be able to get the most proper reading. You're not going to get that from some girl sitting on a live video with these two little sticks like this. I promise you, it's not coming. I promise if you want a real tarot reading, you need to build a relationship with your spiritualist. That is just on everything, okay? That is on everything. That has nothing to do with the fact if I believe it or not. That's just objective, That's like saying, I'm going to marry my husband. How'd you meet him? Well, I haven't met him yet. We've just only been FaceTiming. Well, how do you know you have a bond if you don't actually meet him in person? It's the same. Is it not the same? You said it was such a random question. It was, yeah, because I will show up on people's, I will show up on people's live on their feeds. I'll show up on your feed, so that's probably why they were asking, like, are you in a tarot? Because if their feed 90% tarot, then why would I come up? So yeah, daylight, moonlight, starlight, nightlight, girl, something. Light bright, who knows at this point. I do want to go swimming later, but that chlorine was doing a number on my hair. I should detangle my hair before if I go. I'm supposed to go around like 6:00. But your channel is called Nosy Bystander. It's like the math ain't mathin'. I don't know. I would love to read their analytics to figure out how I showed up. Who knows? But back to Erica Kane. Yeah, Erica Kane has a really bright future. And if you ask me, I think people are attempting to take her down a peg because they just can't with her, They just can't. They just can't believe that she is unproblematic. And you know, so I think that's what it is. There's a lot of Black TikTokers who are really unproblematic, and people be trying to come for them, So yeah, yeah, a lot of people. So I don't know what it is. If you ask me, it sounds like a bunch of dry haters. If we're being for real, it sounds like a bunch of dry haters. It happens all the time. Anytime your platform grows to a decent size, you're gonna have people who come out of the woodwork to try and discredit you and try and that's just the nature of the beast. That it is. It's just the nature of the beast. You're just gonna have to just take it with a grain of salt and just mind your business. That's it. That's all you have to do. I don't know why people are like that. I'm not entirely sure. Trust me, I get it too. I get the heat too all the time. People be coming after me all the time. There's nothing new, okay? You just got to mind your black business. I don't even know what to saturate it with. Black on black jealousy, I see it all. Yeah, I see it all the time too, and I don't quite understand what it is. Like it's so toxic. And the part that makes me just so mad is that all the toxicity is coming from an older bunch of people. It's not even young kids under 21. It's like people in their mid 40s doing this shit. Like, what is that about? What is going on? Like, I'm not getting it. You're right. I should saturate it with conditioner. But I'm not getting it. Like, I'm watching I'm just watching my For You page and all I'm seeing is a bunch of old ass people arguing. That's all I'm seeing. A bunch of old people arguing about nothing. We talked about this last night. We talked about this last night on the live show at 6:30. After we finished the show out, I was just talking about these people having zero um ability, no empathy, zero ability to empathize with another person, and one of the highest level of egos I had ever witnessed in my entire life. If someone is simply saying their feelings are hurt and you did X, Y, and Z, just apologize. It doesn't even matter if you did it or not. Just apologize because it. Hold on one second. It seems like that's what the person is looking for. So just be empathetic and give it to them. How hard is it to be like, oh, wow, well, I'm sorry my words offended you. I'm really sorry. Sincerely, I sincerely apologize. And that beef goes away. But some people just keep that shit going. It's just like, I don't be understanding how, and I see it here on YouTube too. I see all this beef and all this drama. And I'm just like, y'all don't know how to apologize. Are y'all sick or something? Like, do y'all got something in your brain that's not working? Is there something in your brain not working? Like, did the pandemic do something to you far removed from you don't realize that the words that you're saying could be harmful? And is genuinely hurt by the things that you're saying and you can't even offer up a sincere apology? Are you that dense? Or have you built this online army that is so big that it has catapulted you into not feeling or not having the ability to say, I'm sorry to somebody? How crazy is that? I'm not even a Buddhist, but Jesus Christ, like some of these people are just a piece of work. I see it across all mediums all day. I see it on Twitter. I see it on TikTok. I see it on YouTube. I see it everywhere. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what is the deal? Just apologize so we can move on to other things. And it's just like, it's starting to get really infuriating at this point. You see, I always say that them old ladies are haters. They something, honey. You said they have been doing a lot on TikTok lately. Yes, Keisha, they have. Heavy on the old. Yes, honey. You said it's all about the drama. People just feed on it. Yeah. If I bump into you, if I bump into it, I usually keep scrolling. I do, but at this point, it's starting to get hard to scroll. At this point, you just want to kind of stop and observe. I really want to say something, but I don't want to be drawn into it. I do want to say something, but I don't want to be drawn into it. I really do. Because at this point, it's just getting. At this point, it's just getting ghetto. At this point, it's just getting extraordinarily ghetto, and I'm sick of it. Like, it's the summertime. I'm thinking about like going swimming, going to Chicago, going to New York, trying to make my way out to the DC area. Like, and y'all Negroes over here just on live videos, just arguing all day and night. I'm not understanding it. Just let that shit go. It can't be anything else other than ego. These people are not going to be, you know, banned. They're not going to be suspended. They're not going to be put in jail. So exactly what is it? What's the end game? You said me too. I just scroll, scroll, yeah. But sometimes it becomes very inundated. So I don't know. I want to say something. I'll wait. I'll wait. I got a headache the size of Texas. I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, so that's why I'm over here more often. That's why you guys see me over here more often. I'm just trying to hide out. This is where I hide out. It's not bad. It's not bad of a hiding spot, if you ask me. It's not bad hiding spot. YouTube, but you know, you know what they say. You can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't hide for very long because people just they'll show up. You know, they'll show up. They'll show up, and I won't be able to get rid of them. So I'm prepared for that, though. This channel is doing pretty great. I'm hoping by by Sunday I'll have 7,000 subscribers. That's what I'm really hoping for. So I'm hoping for by the end of the week I'll have 7,000 subscribers. I'm trying to average 1,000 subscribers a week on YouTube. So I feel like YouTube has less trolls than TikTok. I think they do. Is it Lolorex? Lolorex? Lolorix? I think so too. It's very seldom. Like here, I'll get one troll. But if I'm live on TikTok, I'll get a good chunk of them, you know? So I don't know. You could be right about that. Like you have to really watch some like I feel like YouTube is a lot more work. I feel like TikTok's platform is a lot easier to get in and out of people's live videos. And so I think because of that, because it's so seamless to be able to get in and out of people's live videos, it makes it a lot easier to troll. I think YouTube is a little bit more difficult because you gotta I feel like the platform is a little more difficult to just be sliding in and out of people's videos. You know, you may have to your Ubuntu type. No, it's not. But when I do that, it does feel good. This is not my favorite rubber band. But I don't sleep with a bun in. I don't sleep with my bun in. I sleep with it out. I think I need to detangle my hair. I don't know why, but when my hair is tangled, I feel like it gives me a headache. And also too, I need to start like I don't wear my glasses at night when I'm in bed scrolling. I need to start using my glasses in bed. I need contacts to be honest with you. So because when I take these off, like obviously it's blurry. Obviously it's blurry. And so yeah, it's a lot blurrier. So I don't know. Maybe I need to swim. Sometimes too, because I haven't had a lot of sunlight, it could be due to not getting enough vitamin D too. I haven't been outside. So I need to start getting outside more and getting more vitamin D, you know. That's what I really need. I thought about LASIK. Oh, my vision's not that bad. It's not bad enough for LASIK. It's not. I have quite the mild prescription glasses compared to most. So I don't need LASIK. But I might need contacts. I feel like the bigger the following, then the trolls will come just to be messy. That's true, Brown Delight. How you doing? I do like I do have a pretty big following. I on TikTok I average about 5,000 5,000 subscribers a week, 5,000 followers a week on TikTok. A lot. So I average a lot, and it's a bit overwhelming for me, you know. It is a bit overwhelming. My hands are ashy. I'm still banned too. My live is still banned. Don't look at my table, it's messy. My live is still banned. Can you see? I hate you. I hate you. They love dry hating on me. Hey Kayla, you say, hey girl, I'm watching on my TV and commenting on my phone. Oh, that's dope. Ooh. You're watching me on your TV? Does my head look big? I'm not even saying anything interesting. Um, I'm not saying anything interesting. I guess I could say something. Well, hello, Kayla WA. Is it Kayla Wa? Now I feel like I'm just talking to you since I'm on your TV. Um, hello, Kayla. What you what you got? What's that over there on the counter? Um, yeah, so yeah, TikTok's toxic. TikTok is I call it TikToxicity. No, you look good, girl. Thanks. I call it TikToxicity because it's toxic and it's a toxic cesspool of grossness. So I'm wearing my shirt from college. I bought this shirt when I was in college. I swear to God, for a year I didn't realize it said tennis on it. So people would be like, "Oh, people would ask me like, "Oh, I didn't know you played." And I would be like, "Played what?" And then we would just have a normal conversation. So a year goes by and my when I got my dorm when I got into my dorm for the next semester, I wore the shirt around my dorm mate, the one who's getting married, which I'm going to go see. She was like, "You know that shirt say tennis, right?" I was like, I looked down, I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, it says tennis." And I was like, "So?" She's like, "Well, people are probably going to assume you play tennis on campus." Our tennis was at a private country club. So we had a tennis team, but if you were on the team, the school paid for your country club admission for the year. So it was at a private country club, and so I was like, "Oh, is that why people keep asking me if I play? I don't play tennis. I should have played though. It looked fun." You said I don't make any content. It's too confusing for me. I appreciate the work you put in. I think you're right about it being easier to cause immediate problems. It is because I feel like you can navigate through people's pages a lot seamlessly as opposed to YouTube, which is not as easy to seamlessly go to someone's page. Even if you go to someone's video, even if their video shows up on your homepage, you still have to click on their image and click on this, and it doesn't make it seamless. On TikTok, as soon as you click on watch someone's video and click on their image, you're right on their page. Everything is like right up front. On YouTube, it's not that simple. So even if you click on the person's name and image of their video that you just watched, you're really not on their main page. You got to scroll over and scroll over, and it's too much work for people, and so they're just like, eh. So it makes it harder to troll here. So I don't make content either, but that's mostly due to stage fright. A lot of people are scared to make content, but it's the people who are afraid to make content who should be making content, and it's the people who the people who are be on TikTok making videos, stitching each other, fighting and arguing and talking a bunch of drama, who should not be making content. They should be the ones watching because the people who are afraid to make content probably will make some of the better content. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go swimming later. Oh, I hope it's fun. It's 108 degrees today. Let me see. Break it in. It's 105 right now, but it's gonna hit 108. Ooh, it's gonna be hot. We got a whole heat wave for the whole next week. Y'all, our nights are hot. Our nights are 95 degrees. We don't get good nights. We don't get nice nights here. Our nights are hot as balls. Hey Star, you see what's going on? Nothing. Just just talking. So yeah, it's gonna be I keep my house at 65 degrees, honey, so I don't give a damn. My house gonna stay cold. I'm not with that whole oh, put the house at 80. That's hot. It's raining like crazy in Florida. Hurricane season is here. Is this currently hurricane season? I didn't know that. Sorry to y'all. Better get you some. What y'all be using them sandbags and a particle board? I would not want to live somewhere where that was part of my routine. Getting fresh water, sandbags, and particle board. It just seems counterintuitive. Um, you could hang meat. What is that? Oh, with how hot it is here? Yeah. You could fry an egg on the sidewalk. It's so hot here. People do it all the time. You can make sun tea. This is the best place to make sun tea. I was thinking about making some today, but I only have green tea. Um, to make sun tea, I would want like really good. I want that like southern iced tea. In Texas, we don't have enough electricity for everyone to maintain 65 degrees. You don't? That's scary. I'm sure we don't have that here either, but ain't nobody gonna stop me. Nobody about to stop me. I don't like being hot. I'm not built for the desert. I'm not built for the desert at all. You keep it so cold you could hang meat in your place. I don't have to refrigerate my water. Like I don't buy bottled water. I just have a water filter pitcher. And I just fill it up and leave it on the counter because in like 2 hours it's nice and perfectly cool, you know? Hold on one second, y'all. So I posted. Oh, second. I'm gonna look at something real quick. No, they always tell us to conserve. Do you remember the last year's freeze when many people were without electricity? I don't know why they tell you to conserve. They just have to fix the infrastructure is terrible in Texas. That's the problem. It's not conserving. Hold on one second, y'all. That's what I should have been doing today. Oop. Let me. I got to look at something. What I think an appropriate gesture and a way to honor. I'm watching this video. This is a perfect gift that I think is appropriate for the community of people that look like myself. It's kind of bright. That happen to be most of your cousins. I think for Juneteenth, there should be a streaming radio service that is specifically for those people of our background so that we can have our own shows with our own topics that carry and speak to our own interests. And the reason why is because there are multiple global networks that don't allow us to relay information. She's talking about black media and she tagged me with a bunch of my mutuals on here. Who I love. If you guys don't know who Blackout is, here's Blackout. He's one of my mutuals. He makes this content. Like really smart. I think he just got his master's degree. This guy. You know this guy? This guy's dope and he's my mutual. I love him. And she's talking about like black owned media, you know. What's up, Kelly? Talk about black owned media. I feel like I could be a decent news anchor, but I'm too off the hip, you know, I'm too off cuff for most people. TikTok. Hey you guys. She said we need to create our own streaming channels and have our own channels. I'd totally be up for it would be me. Okay. There's a lot of black people on TikTok who make really great, fantastic, more than a lot of black content creators who make great content. When you get a chance, please check your Instagram. What's on it? Yeah, I follow Blackout. Yeah, he's dope. How can I find video number 10 on your YouTube? Video 10. When you go to YouTube, I know this is why people hate YouTube. When you go to YouTube, right? I'm going to go to my channel. When you're on my channel, you have to scroll over. It's just a car. That's why. So when you're I know YouTube seems to be like archaic or something. When you're on my channel, you have to scroll over to videos. It's literally labeled video number 10. So that's probably why a lot of people are missing it, because when they go straight to my page, they'll scroll down and they're like, I don't see it. It's not in here. It is. You got to go to videos. So just scroll over. You see how I did that? From here, just scroll over. It's labeled part 10. Okay. That's where it's at. There's no other way I'm going to be able to tell you how to find it, but just to scroll to the side and go to videos. Don't go to home, because the home screen is dumb. You got to scroll over and go to videos. It's literally labeled part 10. It's a 2.5 minute video or 3 minute video. I can't remember. It's about working with you about mothers who have had their kids taken due to powerful people. It's on, you said, my Instagram. I posted a video. I posted a video about 3 moms who had reached out to me. Um, oh, you said it's about family court? Wait. Who else has had their children taken from them by them? Kelly Joe? Okay, I got your number. I'll give you a call. Um, I'll share your information with Michelle, because I have her number. I'll share your information with Michelle. That way you can speak to her directly, because I'm just a liaison. But I'll forward your information over to Michelle. That way you can just talk to her directly, because she'll give you all the details about the story, and that way you and the person you're partnered up with can give help. Okay, so I'll screenshot that and send it over. Would you loosen up? Would you? That song is stuck in my head. Yes, I just sent it over to her right now. So I'll let you know if she replies. If she replies, um, I'll let her know to just contact you directly. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I sent that to Michelle, so she has it. Okay. You said, yeah, I follow Blackout. Yes. You said, how can I find? Oh yeah. So hopefully she's Marvelous Me Designs. She hasn't commented, so that means she might have found it. Okay. Good. We helped out 2 people today. Yeah, people keep tagging me in her video. I have to check my mentions every day on TikTok to see what people have tagged me in, to see if I can offer any help.
Patriots and all patriots aren't deaths. There's a difference between a patriot and a fake patriot, and I'll get to that.
Patriot. I love that. Oh, you want to watch too? I have to watch these anyways. You might as well watch. We can just watch them together. Hold on.
All vets aren't patriots, and all patriots aren't vets. There's a difference between a patriot and a fake patriot, and I'll get to that second half in a little bit. A patriot is somebody who is willing to put their life on the line, defending the rights and freedoms of other people, even if they disagree.
Hey, Meg Rowe.
A patriot is somebody that'll protect somebody else's right to burn a flag in protest, even if they disagree.
What he's citing in that second part, a patriot is a person who will defend someone's right to burn the American flag. That is defined by the United States Supreme Court in a landmark case. So I just want to make sure we preface that. And the only reason why I know that is because of this. Hold on. It's because it's in this book. So he is absolutely correct. It's the American constitutional law. So what he's citing is a Supreme Court case that states explicitly what the definition of patriotism is. Patriotism is literally defending people's rights to basically do what they want to do under the guise of law. So let's finish listening.
A patriot is a person willing to defend the rights of gay people to get married and adopt children, even if they disagree.
That's a patriot. Yes, that's the literal U.S. definition.
A patriot is a person willing to put their life on the line and protect a woman's right to bodily autonomy and the right to choose, even if they disagree.
What is that?
A patriot recognizes that.
What the fuck is... Hold on. Hold on.
Detected at the front door.
Fucking wind and took my thing. I saw it just tumbling on my patio. I was like, that's why. I was like, what the heck? Did you see? I wish you could have seen it. It was just like, just tumbled off my patio. Get out of here. Okay, let's go back to this video. Sorry, y'all.
Their religious beliefs do not supersede other people's beliefs or rights and freedoms. A patriot doesn't clamor for civil war in the hopes of killing people, fellow Americans, that they disagree with politically.
You should meet a YouTuber named Conscious TV. Well, let me look him up. Hold on. We're going to go back to that video. Would you loosen up? Would you? CONSCIOUSZ TV. This person? Welcome to the world of a dimension of philosophy, art, metaphysics, and entertainment. How did you get all those together? Okay, I'll follow them. Let's see how do you connect with them? I guess their Instagram. How to say hello? I hope I sent it from the right account. Yes. I sent it from the Nosy Bystanders account. We'll see if they hear from you. Not sure, but his content is nice. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know who's calling, but we're not answering right now. I have to leave a voicemail. I'm sure it's a nosy bystander. Okay, I want to finish this video.
A patriot defends the rights and freedoms of people of color, even if they disagree.
What's a mentee?
A fake patriot gets on social media and bitches and complains and whines and moans about their perceived loss of freedoms. Their victim complex is almost as bad as Christians. Oh, we're persecuted. No, you're not. A patriot fights for a society that is equal and free for everybody, not just their own special little group.
He's right. He's right. Someone tagged me in that video. I couldn't agree more. Oh, this is about Monique. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're just looking at everything someone tagged me in today because I have to watch them, but I don't feel like watching them by myself. This person says Monique is problematic AF. She's wrong AF about this. And somebody posted this video. It's basically just D.L. Hughley's deal memo, which is, again, not a deal. It's a memo. It's a memo. I had to go find a comedian who understands who was close to this story, who understands contracts, to explain to me what's the difference between what D.L. Hughley showed and what Monique showed. He said what D.L. Hughley showed was a memo. I said, what does that mean? He said, that's not a contract. That's an invitation. He's like, imagine like your friend's getting married and they send you an invitation. That doesn't mean you're going to the wedding. It does not confirm you are attending the wedding until you return it with an RSVP. He said the memo is an invitation and it's not confirmed until D.L. Hughley returns it with a contract. So D.L. Hughley is straight perked out trying to confuse us, and that's ignorant. Okay, what else did I get tagged in? Can you find anything? We need a picture of this guy, please.
Fellowship Bible Baptist Church, Warner Robins, Georgia. Last week, they had an 18-year-old white male come and sit in their service. A predominantly Black church, they had never seen him before. Luckily, Fellowship Bible Baptist Church has a great security team. They were able to identify the 18-year-old white male as a suspicious person. They took a picture of his license plate, and they also checked his social media. On his social media, they saw that he posted that he was a proud new owner of an AR-15. His Facebook profile also showed photographs of a rifle with captions, "I'm no criminal, but if I'm gonna commit a crime, I'm only targeting gun-free zones." This is a picture of a notice directly outside of the church saying that no guns or weapons are allowed on the premises. They alerted the authorities, and 3 Houston County police officers, as well as an officer from ATF, the federal agency, visited his home in Kathleen, Georgia. They spoke with the man and his mom, who allowed them to search the house. The 18-year-old white male told the officers that his politics were extreme, but that he wouldn't hurt anyone. Officers did not arrest the man, but gave him a criminal trespass warning. That means that he can't attend any services or functions at this specific church. According to the incident report, the man's mother says she didn't want the rifle in her home and ordered him to take it back to the store. Whether that has happened is unclear. The Houston County Sheriff's Office also forwarded the investigation to the ATF and the FBI. The 18-year-old white male's name was not immediately available, nor was a picture of him available. Everyone in every state and every city should be on the lookout. If you see anything suspicious at all, make sure you report it.
Yeah, that was incredible. That's good that they have a really good security team. Someone gonna leave a comment and say, Wendy Williams ain't been right since Tabitha Brown blessed her. That's why, listen, that's why you have, oh God, my headache. That is why you have to be extraordinarily careful about what you say to people. Now, Wendy Williams could have just said what she said about Tabitha Brown, honey, off the cuff. Like, I wouldn't let my husband do it. X, Y, and Z. But she, like, Tabitha Brown, honey, is a witch. You can believe whatever it is you want to believe about spirituality and Christianity and being a Baptist or Presbyterian, or I don't care what you say. Tabitha Brown is a witch. And Wendy Williams should have been doing some fucking root work the moment Tabitha Brown stepped onto the stage. Because the moment Tabitha Brown said that little prayer over Wendy Williams, Wendy should have been calling some spiritualists to do some root work, honey. Because she did not return that back to sender. She did not return that back to sender. She didn't, and she should have, honey. Because the moment she said that about Tabitha Brown, what happened to Wendy's life? Call me a liar. Call me a liar. I am a Christian who reads the Bible, but I also practice root work because they're intertwined. And the moment I watched that, I saw it on Instagram. This is well before I was even making TikToks. I was on Instagram because I follow Tabitha Brown. The moment I saw that prayer, you know what the first thing I said to myself was? I don't claim any of this energy. I had to do some root. So I said, oh, I don't claim any of this because that, and baby, you could feel that energy through that video. I had to smudge myself watching that video. And I was just sitting there thinking, and it took me a while. But I was like, ooh, did Wendy smudge her energy after she watched that video? Did she return that back to sender? And then all this stuff started happening to Wendy Williams. I said, ooh, she didn't return that. She kept that energy as she should not have. Topsy-turvy, honey. You said, I need to go and watch that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't watch that video. That video from Tabitha Brown is rooted in a lot of spiritual energy. You don't need to watch nothing like that. Just know that Tabitha Brown read Wendy Williams and she said a prayer. It was all by design, you guys. And that's not conspiracy theory. That is just your very basic witchcraft. That's all it was. It was just standard witchcraft, honey. That's all it is. Okay. You don't need to watch the video unless you know how to deal with root work. If you don't know how to deal with root work, don't watch that video at all whatsoever. So yeah. You listen, I felt it when I watched it. I was like, ooh, I felt it. You could feel her aura. You could feel everything in that video. You knew it was a spell by the way that she was talking. She wasn't reading from a prompter. She was reading from her own intrinsic energy, but she was doing it very calmly. It was almost too calm, which made it feel like a spell. So yes, honey. No, don't go watch that video. That video should be smudged from the internet. And any person who watched it, their life is probably in fucking shambles now. I'm just being for real with y'all. I'm just trying to keep it a buck. Don't watch nothing like that. You don't need nothing like that. Child, I might need to go reach out to Tabitha Brown. I need her to put a root on somebody. You can put your roots on your own people. But you don't want to put roots on people because that stuff always comes back to you. But the reason why it didn't backfire on Tabitha is because what Tabitha was doing was a return to sender. Whatever energy Whitney Williams put out, Tabitha was sending it right back to her. That's why it's powerful. And so you don't want, just listen, just stay away. Just know. Okay. Just know. Just stay away from it. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. We're talking about Tabitha Brown and how she did some spiritual work on Wendy Williams, which caused Wendy's life to just go into shambles. Honey, that was all spiritual. And you don't got to believe me. That was spiritual. That was all spiritual. From the beginning, Wendy opened her mouth to the moment that Tabitha sent it right back to her. It was all root work. That's all it was. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take some aspirin. My ponytail's not tight. It's not tight at all. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. I've already spent an hour with y'all. I'm gonna go swimming later. I'm gonna go swimming later. It depends. It depends on how I feel. I should eat lunch. What time is it? 1:30. Try allergy medication. I can't. All of my allergy medication is heavily drowsy. I'll be like this. I just need some water, honestly. I probably just need some water and some vitamin C or some vitamin D. I got a notification from Target. All her stuff is out, dresses, etc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just water and sun. That's what I really need. Ugh. And I don't know where that wind came from. No wind. The wind factor is 1. So I don't know where that wind came from. That was unusual. Echo. What's the wind right now?
Currently, it's breezy at 12 miles per hour. Tonight, expect more of the same.
12 miles per hour is not breezy. It was just unusual. Just like, okay, I'm going to go. I got an inclination about what I think that wind actually was. I think I know what it is. Okay. And it wasn't wind. I'm going to go. I'll talk to y'all later. Maybe when I come back, I'll tell you what I think the wind was. It has a lot more to do with witchcraft than you think. Okay.